This is the plaintiff, Hope Flanagan. She says the defendant, her former boyfriend, who she planned to marry, owes her money for things she purchased when they were still together. Now her ex is back with his old girlfriend, living a life of luxury, using her bed and the furniture she purchased. And she hasn't been paid back, so she's suing for $4,960.29, the amount owed. This is the defendant, Michael Pendergrass. He says he still loves the plaintiff and doesn't really know what happened to their relationship. She said he spoke too loudly, but if you would just change your tone a little, she would take it personal. Bottom line, he paid her credit card charges for 6 months, doesn't feel he owes any more, and thinks the judge will agree. He's accused of stiffing an ex.
All parties, please use your right hands.
Welcome back to the People's Court. Next case in the docket, the plaintiff says her former boyfriend is stiffing her on furniture and other stuff that she bought for him. And to add insult to injury, he's using this stuff with his new girlfriend. But the defendant says he still loves the plaintiff. It's the case of no love with a love seat.
Thank you, Douglas.
You're welcome,
Hope Flanagan.
Yes,
You are suing your former boyfriend, Michael Pendergrass, for $4,960.29. You say he owes you on numerous things you bought for your apartment with him and that he has. Tell me what's going on.
We met in July of 2018.
How'd you meet?
On Facebook through mutual friends.
Uh-huh.
And it was love at first sight. And then we moved in August of 2018.
You moved in with a guy you'd known for how long?
A month.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Do you do that often?
No.
Okay.
No.
How'd it work out for you?
We broke up in December.
Oh, so not too well, right? And did you move from somewhere?
Yes, ma'am. I moved from
You
Georgia.
didn't just move in together. You moved from one state to another state to move in together.
Correct.
So you move in together, and?
I acquired household furniture and items.
Didn't you have stuff?
No, I did not.
But where were you living before that?
With my parents.
Okay. Had you never moved out? You never had your own stuff, or you just didn't at this time, or?
I was married before.
Oh, okay. And then what happened?
Well, it was a volatile situation.
What was a volatile situation?
He has jealous rages.
He does?
He does, because of his previous marriage.
Okay.
So, and he was going through my phone and causing problems. So.
How was he causing problems?
He was accusing me of cheating.
Okay.
When I wasn't cheating. I found a friend that I was friends with in high school 25 years ago. And we were talking about our old high school friends, but there was no cheating involved whatsoever. But that friend crossed the line by saying some things he shouldn't have said.
Oh, you mean he found some nasty texts or something?
No, yes.
Oh, okay. So he gets mad, and then you guys break up. Tell me about the furniture. What happens? Do you move out of the apartment?
I did, yes, in the first week of December of 2018.
Okay, did you take everything with you?
My clothes. I didn't have anything to bring my furniture with.
Did you ever say, hey, I want the furniture?
I don't think so.
Okay, so then how long do you live there after the breakup?
She moved out first week of December. I stayed December, January. I just moved last week from the apartment.
Okay, now according to her, you bought everything on credit. You didn't have any cash to buy anything. And why didn't he buy stuff?
I do not know.
Because we just in such a hurry to play house, right? That we have to set up a whole place. In fact, you bought a fireplace, like a portable fireplace.
I did, yes.
Right? Like one of those, like, you know.
He picked it out.
Oh, that's lovely. But you put it on your credit card, right?
I did, yes.
Right. So according to you, you have like $5,000 in debt now.
Yes.
And he has everything because you have nowhere to put it,
Exactly.
right? All right, so where's the stuff?
In Leesburg, Florida, where I moved to.
So you took it with you to the next place?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
All right. So now tell me about your defense. Let's talk about the stuff.
Okay, when I lived in Georgia, I had my own apartment, had my own everything. She asked me, why bring all that stuff? Just sell it, and we'll start fresh. I don't want something some other woman's been, or some other woman's had. So I sold everything, moved here.
What'd you do with the money?
We got the apartment with the money.
Okay. Who was paying the rent?
I did.
How much was the rent?
$1,200 a month.
And why didn't she pay any rent?
Because she's a woman. It's not the woman's job to pay the rent. It was mine.
Oh, wow. God
gonna
bless
just
you.
move
All right. So because of her genital parts, she doesn't have to pay any rent. You hear that? I want to make sure everybody heard it, in case you suckers were paying rent in places that you were living. All right, so you didn't pay rent, so she wants you to pay off all of her balances because, according to her, you owe it. Why would he owe it? Because of his genital parts?
So, is it ever okay for somebody to move in with somebody they're romantically involved with a month after they meet?
It depends how much you love each other.
Really? Does it depend on how much you love each other?
No, I say I wait at least 3 months.
Even that. I'm going to go back here. What do you say? How long should you be waiting?
I have no idea what the question was.
Okay. Hey, it's noisy out here. Going inside the courtroom.
He has all the furniture with him and his girlfriend that he got back together with
Oh, when did he get back together with his girlfriend?
in January.
Okay, but in the month of December, did you ask for any payment or anything back? It
I-
wasn't until another girl started using it that bothered you?
I went over to the apartment in January with my cousins and was
To do what?
with the trailer to get my furniture, and I called him, asked him if I could get my furniture. He told me that I'm not getting anything, that he paid for everything.
What's the deal with the furniture? What's your defense? What's your response to the things she
There
said?
is no defense. I haven't. I mean, what was I supposed to do? Leave it sitting there in the apartment? I just wasn't there the day she come to get it. I even told her a couple days before I moved. I said I had it all piled up, sent her a picture of it, all taken apart, the sectional sofa, bedroom suit, and everything sitting in the middle of the living room floor. I said, I don't want it. She said, neither do I.
Let me see that.
I don't have that
I
text.
need that. What is that? Where was that? If you can show me that, you're home free. Not only are you home free, you own it all, ironically. But so I need to see how she abandoned it. Where did she say that? By text?
Yes, ma'am.
Then you should be able to get it. Why can't you get it?
Because, like she says, I do get frustrated. First thing it seems like available to me is my phone. So I threw my phone and busted it. But if she'll just stand on the honor system and answer honestly.
Oh, let's try the honor system. Did you tell her you didn't want the furniture?
I told him if he pays for the debt, then he can have the furniture.
Okay, so there we go. Now how are we going to prove it? Do you have the text in your phone?
I do not.
Why not?
I don't have.
Did you throw your phone too?
No.
Well, why can't you just show me your phone and the text?
It was verbal. I told him he can have.
He says that there was a text.
There wasn't a text.
Can I see the text between you and him?
I don't have a text. I told him verbally he can have.
So are there balances on a bunch of credit cards? This is
Yes.
what this stuff is. It's
Yes.
fascinating.
And the interest
What's the
rate's
finger
what's
hut
killing
stuff?
me.
So we know what the bed is, and we know Big Lots is the sectional. Anything
Sectional.
besides the sectional?
The recliner and the dining room table set.
All right, all that's the stuff we're talking about, right?
Correct.
Yes.
All right, so what's on Finger Hut and what's on the Capital One credit card you want paid off?
The finger hut is the fireplace and the DeWalt drill set.
And what's the Capital One credit card?
The Capital One is all the pots and pans, the linen, the necessities.
You couldn't take that when you left? You couldn't take a linen?
The truck was full of my clothes. I have a plethora amounts of clothes.
Okay, so do you have the Capital One credit card bill so I can see how every last bit of the amount you're asking was stuff that you left behind? Do you have all those pots and pans and all the stuff she's talking about? Did you ever make any payments towards any of this stuff?
Yes, the whole 6 months we was together.
Is that true?
No, ma'am. There's
He didn't make any payments on it.
He made some. There's 3
Then don't
payments
say
that was
no.
highlighted.
How many payments did he make on this stuff when you were
3.
together? Okay, show me what he paid. Do you have any proof of what you paid in those 3 months?
No, ma'am.
How'd you pay it?
I'd give her the money. She put it in her account to pay it since.
How are you ever going to prove you paid it then?
I can't.
Oh, and as far as the electric bill is concerned, will you hand my bailiff while you're looking through that, the electric bill? Can you show it to Mr. Pendergrass? And let me ask you, was it your job to pay the electric bill, or was it your job to pay everything based
Yes, ma'am.
on your genitals? Okay, all right, so,
We don't need that?
no, I guess not. So you are agreeing to the electric bill?
Yes, ma'am.
And everything else, you're saying, hey, I've never kept it from her. She can come and get it whenever she wants. What's your answer to that? He's making it available for you to go pick up. Assuming that we organize it through Officer McIntosh, so it's not going to be you show up or somebody plays games or whatever else. We'll set a date, time, and place. What would be the problem with that? That would be a perfect way to resolve the case.
But being that him and his girlfriend been on there and whatever they've done, I don't want it. I want the debt paid.
Well, that's unfortunate because that's your only option, and I'm going to tell you why. You go out and you spend $5,000 on a guy you met a few weeks ago. Mm-hmm. And then you leave with no game plan on taking your furniture. You just leave it behind. Now you come and sue a few months later and say, he used it in the meantime, and now I don't want it. Well, guess what, princess?
That's
tough. See? Because that's your option, is to go get your furniture. You see, your option was to take your furniture with you.
Right.
You didn't do that. And now to say, well, I didn't do that. I didn't do what I was supposed to do. So now we have a whole new plan and you got to buy all the furniture from me, is not in the stars. So here's what's going to happen. I'm going to order the defendant to pay the $209.17 in the electric bill because he says that's his to pay. And as for everything else, we're going to make arrangements with Officer McIntosh for the furniture to be picked up by you. So you will pay for the pickup, you will pay for the transport. It's your furniture and you can keep on paying for it. And consider yourself lucky that you didn't pay rent for 6 months and you got at least 3 payments made on the furniture by Mr. Pendergrass. All right, good luck, folks. That's my verdict.
Thank you.
So the plaintiff is going to get the furniture back and the electric bill. You're going to pay that too. You okay with that?
Yes, sir.
You said you still loved her? You still liked her? Or is that over?
Yes, sir.
You still care for her?
Yes, sir.
But you don't know what happened with the relationship?
No.
It's a
Just
big
went
mystery.
south.
Huh? But you got another one on the side here right now you're involved in, right?
No, we ain't gonna get into all that now.
Really? Okay. We're not going to talk about that?
No, sir.
Okay, all right. Well, look, thank you very much. Okay, good luck to you.
Thank you, sir.
Ms. Flanagan, this is very interesting. You're going to get the furniture back, but you said you don't want it.
That's fine. I'll still get it. It's nice furniture.
Will you use it?
Yes, I'll use it. I'll sanitize everything. I'll just get a new mattress. That's fine.
Okay, all right. Everything else okay now?
Yes.
You satisfied?
Yes.
You didn't seem too well prepared in there, but
Well, I tried. I was nervous.
you were nervous?
Yes,
Really?
yeah.
Okay, calm down. It's over.
I
Okay,
know, yeah.
relax.
Yeah.
Okay, good enough.
It's
Thank
all
you very
good.
much.
Thank
Good luck
you.
to you. Harvey?
Okay, Doug, just a weird ending to this case. The defendant actually drove the furniture over to the plaintiff's place, so the plaintiff got the furniture back.